Hi friends, in this video we are going to talk about which are the conditions for the function to be analytic, and this is something very important because most of all the students have a very common misconception. Even I had that, and that misconception is related to the CR relations. We have studied the CR equations that if we have a function f of z equals u plus iv, then for that function to be analytic, it should satisfy the CR equation. So far so good, this is true, but we also think that if any function satisfies the CR relation, that means it is an analytic function. No, CR equations are the necessary condition for a function to be analytic, but it is not a sufficient condition. When you have any function f of z of this type, you can check, means you have to check for the CR equations. If it does not satisfy this equation, then it is 200% not an analytic function. If it satisfies the CR equations, then it might be an analytic function. To confirm whether it is an analytic function or not, you have to check for the sufficient condition. So when you apply a CR equation on a function and it turns out that it satisfies the CR relations, you might end up with the thought that it is an analytic function. Even if it follows the CR relation, it is also possible that it still is not an analytic function. You have to do a further check. We will see about this, but if I show you some with some plot just for a visualization, that suppose why do I say that even if it follows the CR equation, it might still not be an analytic function? The reason behind that is that suppose I consider this point and I check for the CR relation at this particular point. It might be satisfying the CR relation at this point, but it might not be satisfying in the neighborhood. It might not be differentiable in the neighborhood region. So even if the CR relation is correct for this point, even if it is differentiable for this particular point, it might not hold true for the other points in the neighborhood. And as we defined about the analytic function, it must be differentiable at all the neighborhood point, and the function should also satisfy the CR relation in all these neighborhood points. Otherwise, the function is not an analytic. Therefore, we have to do the further check. Now, the further sufficient condition says that all these four derivatives should be continuous of x and y. Now, you must know about this. In case if you don't know, let me know in the comment, or you can message me. But I will briefly say that when we talk about any function, it is continuous only if the function follows unbroken line. Function is defined without any break. Then and only then the function is called continuous. If there is any break in the continuity of the function, then this function is called discontinuous function. So there shouldn't be any break. The function has to be single valued. Here you can see that suppose this is x equals 2, then at this point the function has two values, multi-valued function, and that is not possible. This happens due to the break in the function. So this kind of function is called the discontinuous function. Here we are not talking about the continuity of the function, but we want the continuity of the derivative, all these four derivatives. And if that is satisfied, then so for the continuity of the derivative also you have to follow the same rule, that the you should find a continuity in the I'm sorry, I was saying that you should find a continuity even for these derivatives. Okay, we will see and talk about a couple of examples, and that are very important examples in order to understand this concept even more clearly. Thank you.